Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. We are still growing. If you haven't had every officer at CTF prison smash that subscribe button, go and have them smash it right now. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to the patrons who sponsor these videos. I appreciate you. And if you haven't already signed up, make sure you hit that link in the description below. You're definitely missing out. This episode right here, man, are you kidding me? The hell? Never ending. Hector, do you like messes? Absolutely not. CDCR investigating deadly force incident at correctional training facility, dated March 21st. From your perspective, your experience, how does something like this happen? All right. Now, it's important that you guys try to be unbiased and understand reality. Or even though I was a former correctional lieutenant, in my life, I have seen people drop dead. Oh, here we go, Hector. You start up with your bullshit. Listen to me. Fuck. I've seen people fucking drop dead. One was a correctional officer at Centinela State Prison. And out of respect, I will not say his name. Rest in peace. It truly did happen. I truly was right there. It happened in the visiting front staff entrance area. After the shift was over, people thought he was having a seizure. Commotion started, panic started, medical aid started, and then the sergeant looked at us and said, "Hey, you guys can take off. You guys can go now." So we left as officers. I didn't know that the correctional officer was gonna die. They said seizure. I assumed it was a seizure. Come to work the next day, they said no, he suffered a heart attack. He passed away. Holy shit! That dude was not an old man. And I mean, talking about age. What about the other time, Hector? Another time there was inmate, Centinela State Prison, Bravo Yard, when it was level 3 GP. This inmate got off the bus. Hector, nah, you're lying, man. You're trying to make... I see where you're going with this angle. Listen to me. Motherfucker got off the bus at R&R, hit the gate, Bravo Gate. You know when you speak into the little speaker like this, you say Bravo Gate, central control, push the button. The dude stepped foot on the yard, had a heart attack, and died over. Fucking fact. True story. That one I was not there for. It truly did happen. I think even the inmates had been talking about it. So anyways, we get to the point, Hector. People die for no reason, right? Well, yeah. I mean, people die of all kinds of fucking things in reality. The problem, and it is a problem, and it's one of the reasons I left. I didn't want to assume this burden ever. And we see it out on the streets. That if so happens, somebody dies in the custody of law enforcement, oh, it's not a good look. Bottom line, is just not a good look. I don't know how else to explain it other than the fact, the only other way I can assume is that because of other incidents in the past or that continue to happen where maybe unnecessary use of force or excessive use of force or some kind of criminal tactics are used by the law enforcement that actually result in the death of a suspect. That's where I'm thinking this narrative comes from. So now that you know that people die for no reason, now that you know it, you do not want to be a law enforcement officer involved in any type of death, man. It's a pain in the ass. Damn, Hector, have some respect for the dead. What do you want me to tell you? It's a pain in the ass. Shit. Soledad, the Correctional Training Facility, CTF, Investigative Service Unit, is investigating the death of an incarcerated person. Right, we don't say inmates anymore. Who died after he attacked correctional officers during an altercation. Just read that. Read that. Now, do inmates attack correctional officers? Every day. Every day. I could literally, I could, if you really want me to, I can post videos of staff assaults every day. You just have to send them to tormenttactical@gmail.com. Thank you. Gracias a ti. No, a ti. I mean, they're already telling me. If you guys want to see it, I can show you. Again, I don't want anybody, I don't care how GP or hardcore you are, to ever say, oh, inmates don't attack staff for no reason. You ain't never seen a fucking EOP in your life. Oh, they attack staff for no reason. Or motherfuckers that's desperate, drug debt, PC move, high on spice. We'll get you that right now. Damn, Hector, your truth goes against what we've been saying. I don't give a fuck. It's the truth. On March 21st, 2024, at approximately 11 a.m., officers were releasing people from their cells. Damn, they're good at this, CDC. I see what you're doing, right? You can call them people. Were those bulldogs that you integrated at CTF, Bravo Yard, people? You treated them like pieces of meat, administration. Anyways, here we go. Incarcerated persons. Oh, fuck with their word, judo. Joseph Altamirano, 61 years old. That's an old timer. Yelled and then struck at an officer with his fist. The officer then struck Altimaro, who fell to the ground and attempted to re-engage. Staff activated their personal alarms, gave verbal orders to get down, and then used pepper spray when Altamiro continued to try to assault an officer. Officers held Altamiro to the ground and put him in restraints to stop the attack. Oh, there you go, Hector. We got you, you son of a bitch. Held him on the ground. They must have held him with their knee to his neck. I'll give you that. I wasn't there, right? I'm not going to make up an excuse for something I wasn't there, right? But if that's the angle you want to go, that's you wanting to pick a side or make an angle. I'm a straight shooter. I'm telling you what I've seen. Shortly afterwards, Altamiro began having difficulty breathing. Oh, here we go. Fuck me, man. Motherfucker's about to die. Staff immediately began life-saving measures and transported him via ambulance and outside medical. Altamiro was pronounced dead. So how the fuck did this happen? What happened? How did this happen? I'm not even going to go to his crime, right? Because his crime's irrelevant. Is it or is it not? I'm gonna give that deceased individual some respect. I'm not even going to go over his crime. Let's go over how this can happen. And the fact that they said that the officer utilized deadly force. You know I was a lieutenant, right? You know I know policy and procedure like the inside of my hand, right? Hector, has anybody reached out to you from inside the prison and let you know what happened? Yes, and yes. Can you verify if what they said is true? Well, I can't fucking verify. I wasn't there. However, let there be a video, right? To fucking let there be one. This is what I heard. Okay, it's a yard. I don't know if it was SNY or GP. I don't know. Supposedly it was an honor yard, whatever that is. I guess they incentivize inmates to behave. Now, Hector, do all inmates behave on honor yards? No, man. Do all inmates behave on programming yards? No, man. Hector, get to the goddamn point. Fucking spit it out, you son of a bitch. All right. It was alleged. Holy fuck, man. I don't want to speak on this, right? Because if the family members hear this, they're going to be like, well, how dare you say that about my mijo? Right? But like, what do you want me to tell you, man? The CDCR put it out. They put it out. It's out there. From the report from CDCR, the inmate attacked the officer. Okay. The officer, from what I gathered, gave him a 1-2. 1-2. Ding, ding. Stepped back to create distance, which is consistent with policy and procedure. Upholstered his MK9 oleoresin capsicum spray, OC spray, pepper spray, sprayed the inmate in the face. Shh. Dude gets down, or still combative according to that report, put the restraints on him. Now, the dude, oh my God. Okay, I couldn't do the job anymore, man. I couldn't do the job anymore for another reason like this. Fucking dude is in handcuffs and in pepper spray. And he dies. He dies. Unfortunately, right? Unfortunately, he died as a result of that incident. Now, these are questions as a lieutenant that I asked, or that I would ask, or that I would know. Is punching an inmate in the face, or wherever he punched him, deadly force? Absolutely not. It is not deadly force, because the definition of deadly force is force that may or is likely to result in death. Is punching somebody in the fucking face gonna likely result in death? Well, Hector, it can happen. We've seen people in the bar with the one-hitter quitters and they hit their head and that's a wrap. Is it likely? Is it likely that it's gonna? How many fucking bar fights do we see? Right. Well, Hector, that's excessive use of force. You can never be punching inmates in the face. Wrong. That is called physical force. Okay, that is called physical force. There's chemical agents, baton, less lethal launchers, 40 millimeter, physical force, non-conventional. For an old timer like me that didn't get trained, I did not get trained in punching inmates in the face. However, the new generation, at the academy, they do teach punches. Therefore, it's under the physical force criteria. God damn, Hector, you're like a fucking little genius in that little tiny, small, medium hat of yours. Yes. Is pepper spray deadly force? Fucking no, absolutely not. It's fucking chemical agents, right? The deployment motherfucking fact, the cadets at the academy get sprayed with pepper spray in the eyeballs. You think that the sergeants are there trying to kill the cadets? No, they're exposing them to chemical agents. So they don't panic, but they panic anyways. So Hector, now that we know this, that, and the other, man, that's gacho. Yeah, that's fucking gacho, man. That's fucking gacho. Now, a question that is my claim to grace is all this bullshit that I would endure at Donovan and all these allegations of misconduct, not against me. I'd sit in my office and drink coffee. My question was, did that officer act with malice? With malice. Okay, malice is fucking huge, right? Did that officer come to work that day and say, dear God, I hope a motherfucker would try me. I hope a motherfucker on Dead Homies would approach me, fucking punch me in the face, so that way I can give him the old 1-2 I've been practicing in the garage, pull out my pepper spray, accidentally, negligently have the inmate die. I don't know, naturally? I don't know, right? The dude died. I told you people sometimes do drop dead, and especially if you're on drugs. And again, I'm not going to say whether this dude was not, out of respect, straight respect. But do inmates do drugs? 100%. Do inmates on drugs attack staff members? 100%. Spice, bath salts, the meth. Oh no. Oh no. Damn, Hector, fuck. But I want to be a CO. I want all that money. You know, CO money ain't shit right now. Houses are selling for $500,000, $600,000, and $700,000 in Brawley, El Centro, and California, and Calexico. How? Are you kidding me? No way. Norway. The inmate died. He died. He truly died. He's dead. Now, did the officer kill him? I don't know. I'm not a fucking forensic scientist, doctor, fucking nothing like that. I don't know. An autopsy would have to reveal what was a true cause of death, right? Was it asphyxiation from pepper spray? I don't know. Was it head trauma from the punches? I don't know. And one of the biggest questions, you're going to fucking hate me for this, but I'm a straight motherfucking shooter. Had the inmate not attacked that officer that day, he may still be alive today, right? It's called accountability, right? And I feel good saying that, but I also know it's not going to sit well with a lot of people. Because then you want to go over this fucking circle of, well, what did the officer do to the inmate to piss him off, to make him assault him, right? Us as humans go over this stupid little fucking circle, this pawn game, right? And administration loves this shit. They fucking love it. They'll run with it. Oh yeah, one of our officers they use deadly force. Motherfucker, ask any OIA, any DFIT, don't ask anybody in headquarters. They're fucking idiots. If if physical force and chemical agents is deadly force, right? How did they come to the conclusion that the officer used deadly force? Fuck out of here with that shit. That's me talking to them. Fuck out of here with that shit. That's spinning some type of fucking narrative. The fuck? Hell nah. I don't do narratives. I don't do witch hunts. I don't do fake news. What I do is speak from experience, bring from the heart. The matter of fact, I love you guys. This episode right here was sponsored by our following patrons: Anthony, Clarissa, give me that double shift, Justin for Austin B forever, Don Chicharo, shut the F up and make it wink, LV760, Scorpio Rising, Miss Rod, it's not your way, it's Norway, Golly, G Greñas, GOG Ride, Vote News come out, The Prison Psychologist, Fuerte, Mark, Zeus, Michigan Wolverines, Don't Trip, Put Me Out, Sick Self, Keep Your D Out of My Cheerios, AWOL Like Monty, The Cali Model Were Over the Pants, AG is okay, One Bad Yard Pedal, Cherokee Cat, Loco Moco, The Big Bad Wolves, Raider 62, L. Eli, Edgar, Gerardo, Steven, Rigo SD, Pelon, Eric, Not On My Watch, Who's Doing the Pipe, Denise, The Real McCoy. Some man merely watch T-ball. I coach it. Facts, homie. Jay, a poke in a six-pack. S-Strip, Sergeant, Keith, Devil Dog, MCC, Blackout, Ricardo, Maladjusted, Bankroll Suave, Carmine the Pitbull, American Mestizo, Lori 559CO, Ruben, CJ Zavalza, EOP Whisper, F Your 602, Las Vegas Flights Live, Gavino, Department of Correcting Fools, Pre of These Nuts, Lockdown 5, Crystal Bon La Reina, Tower, Winston, Tony, the Mexican Snowman, El Skid, Hobie Cat, Lead With Love, Albert 12, CO, Just Give Me My Issue, Puto, J.I., Teofio Esquiel, Big Bad 48, Nova, the retired CO, Mikey 559, the homie Mario, Chevelle 66, GG, Bad Karma, and the homie Rags. If you have not already signed up for that Patreon, make sure you hit that link in the description below. You're definitely missing out. Thank you. Love you. Keep pushing forward.